and how they are, I mean, uh, designed outside, not inside. Outside designs of the goods. Say for example, there are pipes, water pipes. There are marks to fixtures and fittings of pipes. After this, you should not tight the pipe. There are marks. Those marks carry designs. This is how the trademarks the copyrights in designs are protected. Integrated circuits. What is integrated circuit? What is protected in integrated circuit? All the integrated, when you open a TV or open a computer CPU, just have a look at the motherboard. All motherboards look like similar mothers. What is then protected in it? Integrated circuits. Circuit, it is a wiring or it is a line through which current passes. Integrated circuit, collected lines, where it carries different voltage of currents to different destinations. What protected in integrated circuit is the topographies of ICs, not IC per se. IC looks similar. You open any company of, any company's TV or fridge or computer, they look similar. What is protected is the inside design by which this integrated circuit is made. How they lay this electric path. There are designs, there are layers for integrated circuits. How each layer is made and what is the design of flow of current in each layer. That is called topography. That topography of integrated circuit is protected, and it is a new law. We have to search for decisions. There are no decisions with regard to landmark decisions with regard to integrated circuits. This area is infant now. Geographical indications. I don't know who kept this GI in IPR. I have not found any intellectual property in geographical indication. It is a recognition of a product. There are people who claim that there are persons making Dharwad Peda in Dharwad. That needs some amount of intellectual property. But everybody making in Dharwad Peda, all call it as Dharwad Peda only. Assam tea. Do you know what is the geographical area of Assam? Every bit of tea produced in Assam is Assam tea. Do you mean to say that they carry similar type of taste, similar type of quality? There are intellectual properties. There is a mirror in Kerala which is not a mirror of glass, which is a mirror made from metal. That is an intellectual property, and that is confined to a family. They got it registered under geographical indications. I cannot remember the name of some geographical name they kept. Mysore silk. Everyone is doing silk in Mysore. Everything is. Do you mean to say it is geographically protected? Assam tea, basmati rice. We found no other way to keep geographical indications under any other form, and we pushed it under intellectual property. You have to search for this, the background jurisprudence of GIs, the rationality of keeping GI under intellectual property right, whether it is right or wrong. Plant varieties, new varieties of plants. What is this? A plant variety. Patent Act specifically says that any horticulture method or agriculture method cannot be patented. Do you mean to say you protect it under plant varieties? If, say for example, I protect a plant variety, then what is the fate of others? As according to your Darwin's theory, a cow produces 10 liters of milk per day. You inbreed it. The next breed gives 20 liters. At the 100th breed, you will get 1000 liters of milk per day. That is how it is now. We lost our tail. How? Size become lesser and lesser. Giraffe's neck. grew longer and longer through generations and generations. Do you mean to say this is your invention or your improvement over the breeds? It is naturally occurring. You are forcing the circumstance to go like that. Increase its neck, increase your tail, whatever it is. Now, plant breeders varieties right is doing a wonderful job in the areas of higher yielding varieties, not biotechnology. Higher yielding varieties developed by farmers through their effort, through some agricultural methodology. Like say for example, this Virginia tobacco, it's grown in this what is this, Raichur area. They got a different taste, different aroma for that is used for ITC cigarettes. That breed, even though it is called as Virginia, that is from Virginia, but Indian breed got its own taste. So now, Papa, they are ignorant of protecting it under this plant varieties. But somebody should teach them how to protect it. Because still they carry that legacy of Virginia tobacco. Why not Raichur tobacco? No. Then farmers and breeders' rights. Similar type of right given to animal breeders, like plant breeders. Context of intellectual property right. Where we place intellectual property or how intellectual property is having a relevance over our life. Techno-savvy world. Since beginning of our day till the end of day, you just observe technology wherever involved in our life. We start with brushing. We got a patent application for electronically operated toothbrush. I am not joking. There are 3 patents in US. One is now, it is under process in Indian Patent Office. Toothpaste, large big business houses, Colgate, this soaps, Hindustan Lever. No. All your textiles, switch on, switch off, lights, electricity, everything is technology. And by the time you want to eat your breakfast, you get a call, cell phones. Now, what is the role of technology in modern life? You could have seen, sophisticated mobiles which receive emails. You can browse through them. No. I have seen BlackBerry sets through which we explain patent specification to our clients. We connect internet and we show the mails transferred from different departments. We connect USPTO office through mobiles. Now, what is the role of technology? Entire world is getting techno-savvy. And where you stand now, as an inventor, as an employer of inventors, like ISRO, Hindustan Lever, they have got their own big R&D departments, crores of investment for R&D, research and development. Whether they should protect it or not, that is a question. And friendly neighborhood concept. After all, why you want to protect technology or inventions or your intellectual property rights? To protect others from or prevent others from using your invention. Now that's why we call it as right. What is a right? Everybody studied jurisprudence now. What is a right? Which is not a wrong. A right is an interest recognized and protected by law. Salmon jurisprudence, everybody forgot. Good. No, you should protect your right or prevent others from using your right. Why it is to be there? Because you got no friendly neighborhood. Others may misuse. Others may start stepping into your shoes. We call it passing of law. Common law remedy. There are passing of principles, laws, where somebody want to step into your shoes and unjustified infringement, unjustified enrichment through your inventions or intellectual properties. And need for awareness of what is yours. There is an interesting exercise in drafting patents. We call it claims. Claim part in a patent application is very important. Each and every claim you write, that defines the boundary of your rights. You have not claimed it, it is left to the general public. I can give you hundreds of numbers of examples where they missed a claim and others started using an alternative for that. You should draw a claim which should protect your invention from bottom to top. And you should be very specific. I will show how claims are drafted. Then, creation of IP for survival and growth. That is the ultimate objective of intellectual property rights. You compare this one. Both are drawings protected under United States patent, USPTO. This left hand side one is an engine technology, a fuel injector of Toyota. Right side one is a Caesar. Now what is that is protected in that Caesar? It got a scale. Can you see? When you cut a patient's stomach, bluntly you cut. It is not a cloth, it is a stomach of a patient. No. You should exercise a due diligence and care. If not, you will be under professional negligence. So you should have a scale in the scissor by which you can see how many inches you cut your patient's stomach. And some person who found this, why I should not include a scale in the scissor? He bent that scissors downward part and added numbers to that. Now you start cutting, it will show what is the inch it cut. And this got patent. No, you can understand this. Now you try to define this one. Can you understand this? It is a fuel injector, carburetor we say. Carburetor of a vehicle. How fuel, air is mixed up in what proportion and how it is, pumped to engine. You need not be a scientist to understand this. You should have a flair of technology. See, that is a pinion, pins and carburetor float pins, jets, how air filter sucks the air and mixes with the petrol and pumps into the engine. It is a draft created by a lawyer, not by the scientist. And in patents, beauty part is you should not speak a nut or a bolt in your claim as a nut or bolt, because it is already protected or it is in public domain. A scale, you should not write a claim that it is a scale. It is a wooden frame having numbers with a gap of 10 millimeters. Like this you have to define. This is what claim writing is all about. Like that, you have to explain entire diagram through your different type of vocabulary, which should not confuse the patent examiner and patent controller. You start writing this Caesar 1921, who invented a simple way to transfer goods through sea. And his claim was, what is his claim? His claim was, if anybody copies his technology, he can burn that ship. That is what he asked through his claim. I don't want to protect my invention. I want to burn others who copy mine. We got good number of design cases where the plaintiffs asked for delivery of the goods for destruction, not accounts of profit, not damages. Delivery of goods for your Mareva injunction. You remember? Anton Piller order and Mareva injunction. That is how it is. Next. Yeah, IPR in international use. Largest recipients of patent applications and filings. First stands Japan, United States, then USPTO, then China, then Republic of Korea, and European Patent Office. Why I am giving these statistics? You will find some more statistics in the next slides, where see, 5 offices account for 77% of patents filed in 2007 all over world. No name for India. Why? No, we got 2 systems. In the morning somebody was telling that international patent recognition, PCT. There is nothing called international patent. All the patent laws are national. They got jurisdiction over national boundaries. You cannot prosecute your patent recognized in India outside India. PCT is a international convention which is non-binding. All international conventions are non-binding. PCT enhances a cooperation between the countries for prosecuting and applying patents. Say for example, priority patent, we call it as priority document. We file in India. BPL Technologies, Indian company, we file in India. Within 12 months, we should apply for PCT search, Patent Cooperation Treaty search. You should mention what are the countries where you want to file the application, international applications. So I say Japan and Korea, United States, European Union, some more. Say for example, 10 countries. Search fees that amounts to some 2 or 3 lakh rupees. You give it. Within 6 months, they will give you search report. And within 12 months of giving or receiving the search report, you have to file a application, Form 1, Form 3, along with provisional specification, for which you are claiming that Indian application is a priority document. By that time, your application should be published in India, official gazette. Then your application will be prosecuted for novelty. There will be an international search. Then they will be prosecuting it. Then they will be publishing it, and they will grant the patents. Annually, you have to maintain the patent. There will be annual fees for individuals. It is some 1,000 rupees. For institutions, say companies, it is 2,000 rupees. Annuity you have to pay, and that depends on the terms of grants. 20 years. 10 years, 15 years, that depends. With an increase of almost 33% over 2004, the Patent Office of China became the 3rd recipient of patent filings in 2005. Still, Chinese government, they believe that patent rights is a monopoly and it destroys the interest of public. Since you get this monopoly over the invention, you are preventing others. Chinese still they won't, till 2000 they have not pushed this patent concept in their market. Now by 2003-04 China is coming up. And these are all WIPO reports. Yeah. See, can you recognize this person? Anand Mahindra. He speaks about low cost and innovation expenses, R&D, research and development expenses. $40 facilities, 30 million, and integrated process management system, and what is the expenses on different models, say Bolero and some other, Scorpio. What this shows? He invested this amount in R&D. Mitsubishi recently, 1 month back, we received a patent application from Mitsubishi Japan. They invented a electronically controlled carburetor specification which increases 4 kilometers of mileage in trucks. Petrol trucks, not diesel trucks. Petrol trucks. No, that can be adaptable for all the trucks produced by Mitsubishi. No, this research and development, R&D of Mitsubishi is trying to, or was trying to discover this invention or invent this invention from 8 long years. Investment is almost 8,000 crores. Now, a single patent will protect their invention for another 15 years or 10 years. Now, how you, balance it? 800,000 crores of investment on one side for R&D, for a single technology of improvement of mileage, for existing engines, and a single patent recognition. Now they put patent application in 64 countries, all the PCT and Paris Convention countries. 64 nations they are going to get patent at a time. Now imagine, what is the market they got, how many trucks they will push, how many carburetors they will push in the market, and at the end of the day, if somebody want to purchase this technology, what is their royalty cost? Not only by having a patent, you are producing it and you are gaining it, you can sell your patent to others. There is another alternative for patents. That will give a damn good money for you. Then, yeah. TCS, everybody heard of it, no? Tata Consultancy Services. Almost working in 25 countries. IP and royalties, key prongs of TCS. He speaks that recession is playing hard. We are losing our incomes, and now we should start exploiting our IPs. We should license our copyrights and patents. What this shows, if you are unable to use that, give it to somebody. If not, that will be compulsory license. Have you gone through the compulsory license part? You invent some technology, you keep it in your home for 4 years, not allowing any others to use it, or not even you are producing. Then somebody asks it for compulsory license. Then patent office will grant a compulsory license. Anybody can produce this or make this thing available to the public. So you should careful for producing your invention, your patented technology, and along with maintenance of your patent expenses, your R&D expenses, and your income. This is how you should draw a balance. This is statistics which gives expenditures of different companies on R&D. Research and development, how they are recklessly investing, and what is the outcome of it. So we got different clients like ISRO, Indian Institute of Science, government departments. You know how government departments work. They never care for money. 4 years, 5 years, they launch a rocket. They say that this is a big thing, and for 4 years, 5 years, they will produce a software, ask for copyright. For every year, they will produce a telescope or a lens, and they want it to be recognized under patent. And they never use it for public purpose. They want to try it sell to NASA. NASA, you know? NASA, heard of it? It's the American Giant Space Research Center. And how it seems, ISRO trying to sell a telescope or an instrument to NASA, you are selling a fridge to an Eskimo. Trying to sell a fridge to Eskimo, and they got 100 times more technology than us. But there are facilities like Tata, Reliance. They are hardcore in their research and development, and every month they come up with a new invention. Every month. Or they want to convince us that if not, you can file a patent application. Please file an application for utility model. At least for 5 years. You try to file a patent application here and a utility model application in EU or petty patent model in EU. This is how they work. And what they are trying is maximum exploitation and protection of their intellectual property. Yeah, next. IPR mergers and acquisitions and joint ventures. How they work in different areas. TVS, Bajaj, Tata Motors. There are different state of patenting in India. 1992, 2,500 applications in India. 1,600 were foreign applications. 900 were Indian national. Yeah. Applications in Japan in 1992 was 1,30,000. Yeah. In 2003, there were 12,000 applications. 10,000 were foreign, 2,000 were national, and in Japan it was 4,50,000 applications. Research organizations, how they go on researching. Say for example, CER